Five Points Distilling in Forney. So it's just outside of Dallas area, about a half hour outside of east of Dallas. So here checking out their wheat whiskey, and let's take a look inside and see what's happening.
Yeah, 5 Points Distilling. You know them in the stores as Lone Elm whiskey.
Right.
All right. Ready?
Ready.
I don't know. It's all...
So we're here with Brandon Choate from Lone Elm Distilling.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi.
So give us a little bit of background on Lone Elm.
So Lone Elm is the brand of 5 Points Distilling. 5 Points Distilling is a 10-acre distillery in Forney, Texas, just about 25 miles east of downtown Dallas. Maybe like 23.2, whatever like that, whatever.
If you want to get really exact.
If you want to be Johnny Technical, we'll do that. You know, 5 Points Distilling started in 2012 when Bill Wofford and a group of 4 of his friends did the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. They were underimpressed, and you know, Bill likes to speak his mind and said that he could drink something better than what he was drinking. And we had a partner that slapped a check down, and that's how it started. 5 Points Distilling. When it was formed in Forney, it was an old horse barn, and it already had, or an old horse farm, and already had like the tasting room, horse farm kind of set up, and so we just built up from there, and then we built the distillery next door. But you know, it's a 10-acre distillery. Got a beautiful pond behind it, you know. But we started with smaller barrels because in 2012 we couldn't find the 53-gallon barrels because there was a big whiskey boom with Garrison and Balcones, obviously. So, but what's unique about what we did is 2 different things. A, we did small barrel aging, and B, we chose straight wheat as our mash bill, or as our main grain. And when I say straight wheat, we took local. Actually, we were getting it from right across the street. That Kelly Farms right across the street.
Okay.
You know, if you keep on going on Union Hill. And so
that's where you get the grain.
That's where we were getting the grain, but we
Gotcha.
still get it within like a 2-mile radius around us in the Trinity River Valley. But yeah, so for years wheat's always been like a blending agent. You ladies know that.
Yeah.
You know, it's always been a blending vessel or agent, whatever you want to call it. And then I think Bill really captivated something by saying, like, I mean, he doesn't say a lot of things that I agree with. I mean, I'm not trying to be smart, but I'm just saying, like,
we know Bill.
We all know Bill Walker. But he made something. He made a very good point about wheat grows in Texas better than corn does, and it grows in multiple seasons. There's winter wheat, there's summer wheat. I mean, and there's plenty of it. I mean, if you go down the I-35 corridor, depending on what time of the year it is, you'll see weeping corn stalks. So you just don't see that a lot in wheat. And I think what he did with his style of cuts that he used, I know he presented a big boy in the bourbon whiskey market, to compete with the others. And I think if you tell people, I think if you don't tell people that it's wheat whiskey, they're like, man, this is incredible bourbon. I'm like,
right.
It's wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
And then when you tell them it's wheat whiskey, then they're standoffish, because they can't believe they got tricked into something like that, or they're really open to it. Like, man, that's really refreshing. That's really nice.
Right?
So it's kind of a like a cat and mouse game to play with the consumer, but it's fun because it educates at the same time.
Right.
So.